Hi, I'm Corey Adler-Leitersdorf. As attractive as you've made it all sound to be a state legislator or a member of the Public Service Commission, why in the world would anybody who was really clear-thinking and intelligent and educated want to take on this responsibility? And as a follow-up to that, what would you do if you were somebody who wanted to really hold your legislature accountable and really shake those chains? What would you do? Is there any hope?
Well, I'm not going to say there's no hope, because then you give up. If you don't do something, then you've given it over completely. I used to say to young people when they would come up like to visit their legislature, and they'd say, well, what does it take me? I said, it's a wonderful experience to be part of a minority who actually get to do this. It's a wonderful experience that people put enough trust in you to send you there. It's an incredible experience when you realize, oh my God, I won. They really have sent me, and I'm going to do the best I can. I think most people start off that way in the legislative process, and then when they get there, the incentives are not to do what we're there for. Let me give you an example, and I'll try to be quick because I know we're going to get a stop sign. I was living on a legislator's salary, and I decided that's what I would do. I would be a full-time legislator, because there are no part-time. This is not a part-time job, trust me. It may have been 100 years ago, but not today. And the salary was 22, 23, 24, now it's 30. It's a hard salary to live in. My son went off to the Air Force. I said, I can do this now. And I started off with community issues that really bothered me. There's water issues. You know, the water wars that were happening here. Charles Rainey telling Citrus County, keep your water cold till we come there and get it. That's the kind of thing that got me involved. But what happens is, all of a sudden, if they realize that you're, like Little Rocky, you become, all of a sudden, you can get a job at a community college. All of a sudden, you're a professor at a university. All of a sudden, you're on a board that pays you a lot of money. All of a sudden, your wife, your husband, your somebody is now making money as a lobbyist, and they never show up for work. Because all of a sudden, your salary gets very enlarged. And it's pretty hard, once you get accustomed to living on a bigger salary, to say no. So that's what's happening up there. What I tell people is you have to fight it. You have to fight it. There is no incentive for the average person when they look at it and say, my whole life is exposed, I'm going to get beat up, they're going to send me opponents. But what happens is a lot of people's heads get really big. And I hate to say this, guys, but it happens more to the men than the women. They get up there and in their boy club. I swear to God. And I mean, I've seen people who come in with all the good reasons to come in and serve, and all of a sudden they're sitting back and like, yes, when Rob comes up, well, you don't agree with me. I got you gotta keep on. You gotta keep on pushing and asking people, an average person in the community.
It was wonderful. It was very receptive. It was very cordial. I felt very welcome and invigorated.